Well, good evening, gentlemen. I'm recording this session. I'll put on the YouTube. Anybody have any problem, please do let me know right now. Otherwise, you can leave the meeting. Anybody have any problem?
No.
Okay, fine. So, gentlemen, the exercise which we're going to do is called Ppdt. I'm going to show you one picture, a hazy picture for 30 seconds. You have to observe the picture very carefully. After that, I'll give you 1 minute to write on the details. In details, you have to write the number of characters I've seen, what is their age, mood, and gender. Age, whatever you're perceiving. Mood could be the negative, positive, and neutral. Okay, if you see a positive, mark it plus. If you see a negative, mark it minus. If you see a neutral, mark it as a O. If you see a male, mark it as a M. If you see a female, mark it as F. If you're not able to recognize gender, you can mark it as a P. Okay, then you get 3 minutes to write the story. So total get 4 minutes 30 seconds to wind up your story. In the course of writing the story, you have to write what has happened in the past, what is going on in the present, and what would be the likely outcome of it. And once I ask you, please put a pen down, means you have to put a pen down. Okay, and you have to encircle your protagonist or a hero. You have to encircle it. Okay. And yeah, that's all. And try to write your story as fast as possible. Okay. Nicely, neat and clean handwriting. So we have today, I think we have 2 recommended people here, Anirudh and Duremara. Okay. So let's see how this things can go here this time. You can see the level of communication or the confidence they have. So maybe help you guys to push forward. Okay. Now get ready with pen and paper. I'm going to show a picture for 30 seconds. Okay, gentlemen, please put a pen down. Stop writing, everyone. Quick. Okay. Now close this book and keep behind your back. Shabas, behind your back. Everyone, book बंद करो. पीछे रखो उसको. Should not be in front of you. Quick, quick, quick. वर्जन नहीं है मेरे पास. Okay, gentlemen. The next part is the narration part. Now, one by one, each and every individual have to narrate their story. And once the last person narrates the story, you have to start a discussion. Okay. During the course of discussion, you have to come up with a common group story and have to select up one leader who is going to give the group story to the assessor. Okay. So now let me just assign you guys the order you have to follow. So Shabaz, I'm keeping it at the end. Okay. So you see that how these people are going to narrate the story. So give you some like idea. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, sir.
So number 1, Anirudh. Number 2, Duraimaran. Number 3, Vijender. Number 4, Kalpit. Number 5, Ankit. Number 6, Shubham. Number 7, Aman. Number 8, Gunjan. Number 9 is Shabaz. And once the Shabaz knows the story, you have to start the discussion. Don't try to take more than 45 to 50 seconds. Okay. Please, Anirudh, go for it.
Gentlemen, as I perceive from the picture, there are total 2 characters. One is male, another is female. Age group is from 13 to 17 years old. All are in a positive mood. The action of my story is making garden area in veranda of the house. Ram, 17 years old, is a boy who lived in district Gurdaspur. So in holidays, he decided to make a garden area in the veranda. So he discussed this idea with his sister. His sister agreed. They all were excited. Then after that, they go to the veranda and choose a suitable area. And they put some black soil in that area. After that, they bought seeds and plug and put it in it. After that, Ram regular water that plant, and with the time goes by, the flower grows. And they all were happy after that, seeing the flowers. They click some photos, show them to his friends. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the given picture, I can perceive 2 characters, one male and one female.
age group 16, and both are in neutral mode. So the action of my story is eradicating the child labor. So Aslan and Aman were siblings who were born in a poor family. Since their family weren't able to make their ends meet, they send their children to work as a construction worker. So one day, while the siblings were working as a construction worker, Deepak, the protagonist of my story, saw them, and they took him to their parents. And to the parents, he made them realize the value of education and how education could uplift their family. So he made this. He told this to their family and made them realize the value of education. Ultimately, the parents understood the value of education and sent their children to school. And ultimately, those children became bureaucrats in the future. Thank you.
Good evening, friends. From the picture I have pursued, there are two characters, male and female, of age group 17. Both is in neutral mood. And the action of my story is to help the father. So Raman was a school student. He was in class 10. One day on a vacation, he was at home. And as their construction work of home is going on, and as it was a rainy day and the construction material was outside the home, so his father decided to put the material inside the house where the construction is going on. So Raman and along with his sister help his father to transfer the material on that day, as the Mazdur was not there, and at last they completed their work and got the treat of ice cream. Thank you.
Hello friends, I perceived two characters, one female, one male. Both are in positive mood. Ages are 15 and 16. Action is gardening at the backyard. So Kunal and his sister decided to go do the gardening as part of the assignment in the summer vacation. So they took the help of their parents, and they also consulted the teacher. So they decided to grow the tomato and the green chili. So they arranged the seeds and then plowed it into the garden. And after some time, they saw that the plant is growing. And basis, they also made the observation and also submitted the report as part of the assignment with the samples to the teachers. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the picture shown to us, I pursue several characters, out of which a male and a female are clearly visible, and their age group is approximately 22 to 25-year-old, and both are in positive mood. The main protagonist of my story is Mr. Anuj. Mr. Anuj, who is living in a city, and he was preparing for the wrestling. But when he came back to his village, he found that the other boys and girls of the village are not able to get the best facility for performing in the game. So he decided, along with his sister and the other interested boys and girls, that they should make their own wrestling ground in the village, because they were unable to get any kind of financial aid from the sarpanch or any pradhan. So they work very hard and they make a wrestling ground of a rural area. And after a hard work of 7 days, they were able to make a better wrestling ground. And after a very hard work in the ground, after 6 months, 3 of them were able to get selected in the national games. And even Anuj was also selected for the Olympics. And he, along with the other selected boys, won the medal for the village. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the picture I perceive there is a one male character of the age 34 in positive mood and a female of age 14 in positive mood of age 14. The action of my story is doing farming in the fields. Hari was a 34-year-old farmer of Farmana village in Sonipat. He was, after plowing and seedling, he was adding the manure to the fields. His daughter was coming from the school, so she came to help him, but he refused to take the help and asked her to go home and do the studies and take some rest, and he will manage it by himself. So after that, he added the manure and other pesticides to the soil and do the plowing again. Then he irrigated the fields, and then the crops were harvested at very good amount, and he was very happy at the end, and the daughter also performed well in studies. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. From the given picture, I perceive two characters. One of them is male, whose age around is 24, and mood is positive. Another one is female, whose age around is 21, and mood is positive. From the given, the protagonist of the story is Arjun, whose age is 24. He is a BSc second year student. He was doing graduation. As one of the day he was returning from college to his home, he found out that there are some children whose age around 19 are working there. So he just got a nostalgia that there is a time when he also works hard for the money as his family background was not so good. They have a financial crisis, so he worked on summer vacations to get some money and to get his study completed. And he has a vision to do a job in a favor of persons who are not not financially good, but they have to achieve something different from the some regular persons. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. I can perceive two characters in the story. One is male and one is female. Age group between 12 to 16 years. The action of my story is getting admission of the children. Rekha and Suraj, parents were financially not so good, so they were a construction site worker. Within few days, their parents got ill and they were not able to go to the construction site, due to which their financial condition decreased rapidly. So they asked the leader of the construction site to allow their children, Suraj and Rekha, to work for a few days and to get some money. So the construction site worker leader kept them to work. But one fine day, the head of the construction site saw that children were working, which he found that it is illegal as they were underage. So he inquired about the situation, that why they are working over there, knowing that their parents were not well. He supported their parents to get good health care, and after that, their children were sent to the school, and their parents were also well. Thank you.
Good evening, gentlemen. In the showing picture, we have two persons. First is Subham, is 17 years old, and is a younger girl, 15 years old. Subham is an intermediate student, and he is qualified class 11, and he prepared for ND examination, and is on holidays after 11th examination, after coming home and work on the home village with a younger sister, and financially not supported, and they work in the work done money to prepare for intermediate class 12 fee, and thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So, gentlemen, from the picture, there is
Gentlemen,
two characters. One is male and the other is female. So it's
Good evening, gentlemen. My story in the showing figure, two person. The first is Subham, is 18-year-old, and second is younger sister. It is 16-year-old. Subham is preparing for ND examination. He is qualified 11th class intermediate, and prepare for both preparing class 12 and NDA. Is form fill ND 2024, and he's on the after 11th examination come to home and work in the garden of in a home village for with a younger sister, and he is motivated to her sister to join armed forces, and his mother and father's guardians are financially not supported, so it's decided to work on her village and to generate income. Thank you.
So friends, from the picture, it is clear there are two
gentlemen, from the
children.
picture,
We
it
can
was
make our
yes.
action.
I think we should make the male. He was looking. Vijender, he was looking
First, we have to
old.
decide the
So we
age
should
limit.
Children are
Then we
helping
can
their
clearly see
parents.
their
consider the male
children.
as
The
When
children
they
are
are around
helping their
the
parents.
male
the
character
family
is
is
looking
good.
old. I think we should
consider
consider
it
the male
as-
Go with
character
the
as
picture. We can say
her
that
father.
the age of the
Boy and girl,
person
and
is
the ages
around
are
24
between
years
15
old,
to 18
and
years.
the younger girl
And
is can be around
Also, we can say
21
they are
to
holding
28.
soil.
Character is looking old, so we should consider the
17, 16
father
to
In the
and the
17
garden
female
year,
as
area, we can
daughter.
16 to 17-year-old, and we can make our action that they are helping their
Vijender,
parents
as
so
we
that
hear
family
someone, they
members.
are
Male
around
as the 34-year-old and the female as the
the
14-year-old.
vast majority
She
of the
was
thing they are doing
So I
some
think
in
work.
the
so
school
So
and
they are doing some work. As
And
culprit
instead of
itself, we can
doing
assume that
friends,
they are
instead
doing
of child
gardening
labor, we
work
should
in their
consider it they are
veranda.
helping their parents
We can,
or their family members. Yeah.
madam, we can also
we can say that they were
Gentlemen,
handling
I
on their
think we should
parents'
made
conditions
Anirudh,
were
the theme
also their garden
to make the theme that
regarding
in the backyard of their
there was a
home,
gardening as their
material
hobby,
in the veranda.
veranda
He
being
helped
holiday
their
time.
father
for the plant.
to shift the material
The
from
term
veranda.
is also mentioned in the gardening
Anirudh,
part.
I think
Manure of
Anirudh, I think we should make the
as
story
it
that
has
they were
clearly
planting the
seen in
vegetables
the
in the
picture.
backyard of their
I
home,
feel like
and he
they are
was adding
having
manure.
mud.
The
Subham,
father
I
is
think we
adding
should
manure to
consider
the
instead
soil.
of planting
So he came to help his father, her
I think
father,
there
but
is
he
a lack
refused to
of
take and asked
Children
her
has
to
seen
study and go home
from their
as he was coming from the
father
school.
only.
So
Yes, yes.
friends,
We can
I
say
think
that
there
after
is
school they
nothing
have
to
their
adding to
father,
planting like
Kalpit,
their
can
this.
say
father's
that
But
garden,
building the
fixing
material
vegetables.
so we can make
Indeed.
our story.
Vijender,
See,
after
during
she
the
was
summer
coming
break.
from the
boys are
school
having
and
main
he
character Ram
she saw
helping
that
their
her
father.
father is
nothing area where we can
vegetables
vegetables
in
From the
the
Darshan
Point that
Shriram,
they cannot
out from the
school
village
had
side,
one more
for
question
sure,
to
he
Kalpit
That
can
that
look
they
like
very
an,
shifting the
doing
material
terrace or
is the
something like that. So
with
he
their
can't visit some
they
from
grow
school.
some
in their
vegetables
That
as
can
well
make
as
a
some
can
fruits.
money from the
they
base
have
way.
In
become
the
very
holiday
tight,
time.
so they are
and
shifting
there
the
are no
So
new
material
that
back
as
pesticides
their
house.
hobby
So
also.
that
they
was a
have
small field and they were just
There
using it
their
for the
hobby
home
and
purpose when
look
that was to fulfill the demand of the
their
home
father
only, that
as
they
a
were
father is
on the
doing for
regular basis they were sowing
gardening.
the vegetables
So they
and
have also
cutting it,
converted the
and
hobby.
so he was adding manure to the soil
Subham,
so that they were growing organic
consider it
vegetables
as a
for
veranda.
their personal use,
And
not for the
Yes,
market
yes.
purpose.
have
I
They
would
were
like to
sowing
add
the
one more point that
vegetables
we
for
can
Just
also
growing
say
in a
so
small
Kalpit
from the
sometimes they were
market
vegetables
in
from the
area,
village
only for one object purpose in
it
holiday time.
many
can be the
fertilizer was
open
doing
field,
So there was
the
a
small
incident
so they
small
decided to get
outside
go
their
with the
house, and
natural
our and both the
they
children
tried
came
to
from the
farming on
school.
their terrace.
Outside their father is working on the land in a farm, so it
Vijender,
decided
I
to help their father.
Vijender, we had
There, we can say that in the particular area they are putting soil, the
I think it is
gentlemen, let me
black soil,
complete
we
not the
can say,
farm.
story.
or the
Let
alluvial
me
As in
soil,
the
complete
right?
the
background,
story. Then anyone
we can
wants to
see
add the
a
point, then
house.
they will add the
Okay.
point. Let me conclude the
So
story.
the
The first is
gardening is at
the
backyard
both
of
were
the
father
house.
and daughter.
As in the
She was
background,
coming from the school, and the
we
father
can
is
We,
clearly
we
see the
can
growing the
assume,
house.
we
vegetable
can assume it as
in the
as
backyard
their
of
house
home. They
veranda,
were
right?
the father
The
was
background also
growing the
it is
vegetables
house.
and adding manure.
And
They were growing the
They were also
vegetables for
promoting
their
their
personal
plants
use.
from their
Personal
farmer.
use,
in that way
And
The
they
and
children
switched
her
from the natural
father,
origin
farming
of their
he
for
refused to
farmer
take
fertilizers.
the help and
of their father only.
Because we can,
seed in the land,
the
Fertilizers
we can
manure
say
they
that
gave
in
the
the
to
water,
the
holiday
to
time,
keep the water there.
and
the boy decided to grow
he
some vegetable and flowers in their veranda. So he discussed with his
Yeah,
sister,
in
right? And his
yes.
sister
no,
also agreed in it.
Yes,
And
and
have
Anirudh, I think male
vegetables
character is looking
they
good. We
we
should
consider
consider
it
the
No,
male
Anirudh,
character.
first
the
of all,
children
like they
Father,
have
coming from the
started
school, they
with the
found that
simple
their
take
father
the
is
vegetables
sowing the
vegetables.
like
seeds
They
for
can
vegetable outside
they
the
can make a
veranda.
garden in the
home,
So
veranda.
children also
we can make the
in
male
their
as the
home
father
in
of
their
the
bedroom
female
sowing
child.
the seeds for vegetable, and the
I
children
think
took the seeds
male
and
is,
gave the water.
as we can clearly see, male is around
Shivam,
16
actually
years
that
both
old.
the
male
characters
you are
of the
So we
being,
can't
children
make
Both
it as
are
a
16
father.
to 17 years
So
old.
we cannot
around
make it as a
But as
father.
a
male is
hobby,
looking younger
Anirudh,
Both are the
female
I think
children of the
child
we can
father.
consider
of the
both are
age
the
14
children
to 16.
if they are helping their father in sowing the seeds of vegetable.
Vijender,
Both the children and
I think
helping
if
their
we are
father in
taking the
sowing
As
the
age
the
bracket of
father's
18,
supervision
then
only,
gentlemen,
they
the
have
age
it
bracket is
started
must
only
not
around
take
uh,
care
16
of
years
the
old, as we can
started
clearly see
decision
from
to
the
grow
picture.
the
So he
16 to
was
17
going
year
to
old
different
age
fathers
only.
and asking
like the
his
green
father
chilies.
Please
As
consider
to
him as
what
a
adults
type
16
of
and
their
17
hobby
year
na,
old.
we
can
can
grow
also
on
the
the
children are doing a
veranda.
hobby of planting plants or the vegetable they're doing as a
Anirudh,
hobby.
So
I
the
think
hobby
Vijender,
you
is
made
by the attire of
helping
the
their
person, he was
father
wearing
in
a
sowing the seed
father
of
only.
vegetable from their school. They saw that
So
their
they
father is sowing the
so
seeds
they
of vegetable,
just
and
started
Anirudh,
so
I
they
think we
change the
should
clothes
consider the male
and
as
we
father
by
and his
because
growing
he
the
was
sister.
plant.
wearing the
No,
no,
dhoti and
Shivam,
he was
I
I
think
think we
male,
we
Shivam,
should
that
as
male
consider
is
as we can
it.
clearly see
male
from the
is looking
picture,
eating
male
vegetables. So I
male
Consider
can Literally,
can
it's
consider
around
them as a
16
sibling.
years
This is the main
old.
one.
Anirudh, I think we should consider him as a brother and sister.
Yes,
We
brother,
consider him
brother
as a
and sister.
brother
Yes,
and
I
sister.
agree.
He is a brother
Brother and
because
sister.
he is
So,
similar to him.
so
and
Janu, we can
same
also
ancestor.
add in the further point here that after the boy discussed about the planting, he also took some ideas from his father. Okay, we can also
Yeah,
add this
and
point.
we can
After that,
also add
both brother and
guiding
sister
father
are
Gave,
doing the work.
they sowed the
supervision
seeds, they
of
gave the water
father only.
naturally
in the farm,
Like
and they were
like
very
when
happy
you
after
water
it.
plant.
And after
We
All
can
one,
the
add the point
activities
like they were
after
growing the
gardening
seasonal
are under the
vegetables there
under the
on their
supervision of
for their
their
personal
father
use.
only.
very
The
happy.
As he's
organic
already
farming they are
experienced.
doing,
vegetable and
they are
fruits.
doing the organic farming of seasonal
Yeah,
vegetables there in the backyard of their
helping
home.
each other by providing
The
the natural
both brother
compost
and
which is
sister, both
made by
brother
his
and
father,
sister were
And
they
basic
also
on
use the
The
natural
main
vegetable
factor also
compost
that
of
Friends,
the
two
farmer.
characters. There are two
like the
characters,
green chilies
male and
and the
female of age
tomatoes.
group 16 to 17. Both are in neutral mood, and our action.
Okay. Gentlemen. Hello. I'm audible. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, you are.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
yes.
Yes.
What's going on? It's a group objective. It's not a debate or something. Let it come on the common consensus. Drive the story, take it story forward. Don't fight. Don't fight. ठीक है? आपस में मत लड़ो. Fight for the cause together. Fight करो, but together for one cause, not to each other. Got it? Okay. And शाबाश, take part. ठीक है? डरना नहीं है, वो तो चलता रहेगा. You have to fight. Put up your point. Okay. चलो. I'm giving you last 1 minute. Discuss among yourself and please do let me know who will be a group leader. Start. Go for it. All the best.
Gentlemen,
from
the
the
story
picture,
could
it
So,
like
gentlemen, the
this.
main points are they both were
Students of
together
every
and
level.
they were growing the
Decided
seasonal
that
vegetables in the
Theme is
backyard of
already
their
decided and the actions are also decided,
they have
right?
enjoyed
Standing for
Here the
farming
theme is
and the story again.
make
So,
the
want
And our
vegetables in the
eldest
backyard.
vegetable also I told,
school
and they have
student,
They were
enjoyed
adding the
from
manure.
our school,
They were
they both did their
both
father is
adding the manure to the
sowing
soil
seeds
for their
for
the food
vegetarian
from
organic
the
farming.
farming.
vegetables
Their
are
children
they
change
have
the
grown
growth and help
at
their
their
father.
backyard
For
organically.
that, they sowed the seeds
Yeah,
along with their
that-
father.
they
They
are
gave the
doing the
water.
organic
After
farming
the
because
seeds
we can say
both
that.
can be
came to 15 days,
represented
the
as
seeds
spreading
started
the
growing.
natural
So
compost.
most of the story
They were
is
very happy to see
decided.
the
I think
So
now
they are,
we
so
can
they are, they
farming.
basically,
dominate
they are
among
basically planting the
ourselves, and they are
vegetables
also
I
aware
want to
with the
add a
about
approach
the
of
point.
actions.
tomatoes, right?
gentlemen, can we decide
Gentlemen,
who
I
wants to
want to
decide
add
the
a
story?
point
Can we
in
decide
the
on the leader
story
now? It's
that
the time
So
to
both
decide
were
on the
gentlemen,
leader,
we
holding.
have
not
to
the
decide a
story.
group leader here. Gentlemen, we have to decide a
Gentlemen,
group leader here.
Gentlemen, I will go
Anirudh,
with
I would
that.
like to
Gentlemen, if you
add a
guys
point
have
there.
no
They
objection,
both
I will
were
go with
holding a tasla type of thing, so we can add that. We can.
Shubham, we are
Yes,
deciding on
Shubham,
the
and
leader
I
and not
want
the
to
story.
add a
The
point
story,
into
so
it.
time for
Like as they were holding,
Raman,
it
I
is like
was,
slow.
sir, I
They're
want to
holding
add
soil,
one
actually,
point.
the
They
black
both
soil
were
of
holding a
manure.
tasla.
Okay, now gentlemen, please stop it. Now please do let me know who is your group leader. Quick.
Sir, I'll go with Anirudh.
Okay. All agree with Anirudh?
Yes, sir. As
Yes, sir.
Anirudh
Yes,
has
sir.
added so many
Yes, sir.
points important to the story, I will go with Anirudh.
Okay. All agree, right? Anyone who don't like who not agree with it? Everyone is agree, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Anirudh, please go for it.
Thank you, gentlemen. Sir, as we proceed from the picture, there are total two characters. Age group is around 15 to 16 years old. One is male, another is female, and all are in a positive mood. The action of our story is farming, doing vegetable planting in the backyard of the house. Ram, 16 years old, is a boy who lived in district Gurdaspur, and during the time of the holiday, he decided to plant vegetables in his backyard. So he first discussed with his sister. His sister was agreed, and they were excited. So first, they asked his father about it, and his father agreed and took some idea of it. First, they plant the seeds of the potatoes and tomatoes, and after that, the both brother and sister added some manure using a lavanda and put some black soil in it for the proper nutrients. After that, the brother, the main character, is taking care of it by watering them on a daily basis. Not only that, they also put some manures and other nutrients also. As the days go by, the vegetable grows, and they use the vegetable for their home purpose only, and they were very happy after that. Thank you.
All agree with the story?